Welcome to lesson 006 of Online School of Entrepreneurship. I am Dr. Kirian Mfam. In today's lecture, we will dwell on the skills required in innovation and triggering event stages of the entrepreneurial process. Upon completion of this lecture, our audience will be able to 1. Discuss the skills required in the innovation stage of the entrepreneurial process. And 2. Discuss the skills required in the triggering event stage of the entrepreneurial process. Skills required in innovation and triggering event stages of the entrepreneurial process. Different skills are needed for the different stages of the process of entrepreneurship. That is as stated by Pistorius 2001. As factors of success and problems vary according to each of the different stages of the process. Studying the skills needed per entrepreneurial process stage will highlight the interactive nature of the key skills influencing each stage. That is, innovation, triggering event, implementation, and growth stages of the entrepreneurial process. Under this subheading of our lecture, which is skills required in innovation and triggering event stages of the entrepreneurial process, we will examine the first two out of the four stages of the entrepreneurial process in terms of understanding each stage and identifying the skills needed for success in that stage of the entrepreneurial process. Accordingly, our concern now is on skills required in innovation and triggering event stages of the entrepreneurial process. The discussion will be guided by the key and supportive skills in the three business areas, namely product differentiation, which is technical skills, functional competencies, which is business skills, and enterprising competencies, which is personal skills and entrepreneurial skills. Now, skills required in entrepreneurial process stage 1, which is innovation stage. Most authors agree that the initial stage in the entrepreneurial process is the identification and refining of a viable economic opportunity that exists in the market. Without the recognition of an opportunity, the entrepreneurial process is likely to result in failure. Opportunity recognition corresponds to the principal activities that take place before a business is formed or structured. The opportunity identification stage can be divided into 5 main steps, namely 1. Getting the idea or scanning the environment. 2. Identifying the opportunity. 3. Developing the opportunity. 4. Evaluating the opportunity. And 5. Evaluating the team. Now, what does this mean as it concerns these steps that are embedded in identifying opportunity? First, getting idea or scanning the environment. The conception of a possibility and a reflective method of evading, circumventing, or surmounting obstacles and challenges is what is called getting idea or scanning the environment. According to Oxford 2005, synonymous with idea are the terms thought, intention, scheme, suggestion, proposal, initiative, spur, impulse, brainwave, insight, concept, and connotation. Since ideas are many, developing the idea into a market opportunity, implementing it, and building a successful business around it are the important aspects of entrepreneurship. Opportunity identification. The Oxford Dictionary 2005 again defined opportunity as a favorable time or set of circumstances for doing something. Synonymous with opportunity are chance, opening, and prospect. Kisner 1973 advocated a theory of entrepreneurial alertness, describing it as the entrepreneur's ability to see, to discover, and exploit opportunities that others miss. Hisrich and Peters 2002 noted that this is a very difficult task, as most opportunities do not just appear, but rather result from an entrepreneurial alertness to possibilities. Magman and Baron 2003 listed steps involved in opportunity identification to include scanning the informational environment, being able to capture, recognize, and make effective use of abstract, implicit and changing information from the changing external environments. Mann et al. 2002 added that opportunity identification is basically seeking out better ways of competing. A market opportunity is a gap left in a market by those who currently serve it, giving a chance to others to add unrealized value by performing differently from and better than competitors in order to create new possibilities. Timmons 1999 cautioned that while business opportunities are dictated from ideas, an idea is not synonymous with opportunity. The difference between an idea and an opportunity is that an opportunity is the possibility of occupying the market with a specific innovative product that will satisfy a real need and for which customers are willing to pay. McLean et al. 2000 concluded that successful venturing may well rest upon the ability to recognize or distinguish an opportunity from an idea. Opportunity development. Kodituwaku and Rosa 2002 define opportunity development as the process of combining resources to pursue a market opportunity identified. Magman and Baron 2003 reported that this involves systematic research to refine the idea to the most promising high potential opportunity that can be transformed into marketable items. Morris and Zara 2000 argued that having recognized the opportunity, timely adaptation of that opportunity to suit actual market need is key to new venture success. Opportunity evaluation. Ogbasaran et al. 2004 declared that a critical element of the entrepreneurial process is the opportunity screening and evaluation. Hisrich et al. 2005 affirmed that a professional executed evaluation can tell whether the specific product or service has the returns needed to justify the investment and the risk to be taken. Evaluating the entrepreneurial team. Regardless of how right the opportunity may seem to be, it will not make a successful business unless it is developed by a team with strong skills. Gardner et al. 1999 advised that once the opportunity has been evaluated, the next step is to ask pertinent questions about the people who will run the company. Having explained the ingredients of innovation, which is stage one of the entrepreneurial process, what are the key skills required for success in innovation, which is stage 2, which is stage 1 of the entrepreneurial process. The skills identified as important for innovation, being stage 1 of the entrepreneurial process, are 1. Technical skills. Davila et al. 2003 suggested that technical skills are a prerequisite as they provide entrepreneurs with the ability to identify opportunities based on existing competence. 2. Communication skills. Guzman and Santos 2001 identified the ability to interact with individuals from many different backgrounds, plus interpersonal skills such as listening and persuasive communication as linked with success in the opportunity identification. 3. Problem-solving skills. Baron 2004 argued that the abilities that are required for successful identification of a business opportunity include the capacity to solve everyday problems. 4. Motivation skills. That is, the skills needed for achievement. Rigima and Venter. 4. Motivation skills. That is, skills needed for achievement. Rigima and Venter 2004 named personal motivation as one of the key success factors for systematically scanning and spotting the market opportunity. 5. Adaptability skills. That is, adaptability to change. Jim 2003 stated that entrepreneurs who have adaptability to change skills have a higher probability of identifying opportunities. 6. Time management skills. Morris and Zara 2000 identified timing as a critical factor for identifying market opportunities. 7. Financial management skills. Erickson 2002 expressed that opportunity identification is dependent on skills that enable the nascent entrepreneur to accurately forecast financial estimates. 8. Human resources management skills. Robertson et al. 2003 contended that the entrepreneur must be able to evaluate the opportunity and how it fits with the skills of the team. 9. Marketing skills. Gardner et al. 1999 declared that successful entrepreneurs have the abilities to identify niche markets, to identify the paying customers, and to analyze competitors. 10. Networking skills. Dracopulo 2002 asserted that networking can facilitate successful opportunity identification, as networks are pathways through which the firm can access opportunities. 11. Planning skills. Lucia and Fitzgerald 2005 agreed with Mann et al. 2002 that perception that most of the successful entrepreneurs have skills that allow them to formulate strategic plans for setting up the business. 12. Research and development skills. Hill and Stewart 2000 emphasized that opportunity adaptability is linked to the firm's intelligence gathering efforts, which include gathering, disseminating, sharing, and acting on intelligence. 13. ICT skills. The OECD 2002 noted that ICT skills allow the entrepreneur to access critical knowledge about markets, opportunities, and businesses. 14. Creativity skills. Friedrich et al. 2003 and Pristoros et al. 2005 supported Skumtal 1934 and Kizer 1973, who deemed creativity to be key for serving business opportunities. 15. Innovation skills. Friel and Robson 2004 supported Wickham 2001. 15. Innovation skills. Friel and Robson 2004 supported Wickham 2001 by recognizing that ability to do new things is considered key to the identification of opportunities. 16. Opportunity recognition skills. Actively et al. 2003 suggested that the ability to detect, identify, select, evaluate, and develop the right business opportunities is key for success in this first stage. This is supported by Baron 2004, who argued that successful entrepreneurs perceive opportunities hidden to others. 17. Skill to gather and control resources. Bradley 2002 listed the ability to identify resources needed to pursue the identified opportunity and to conceptualize how the entrepreneur will secure these resources as important. 18. Skill to take calculated risk. Baron 2004 puts risk taking as a factor that influences the process of opportunity recognition and development. Gimmer and Venter 2004 agreed with him that identifying, quantifying, plus analyzing potential uncertainties and envision risk linked with each opportunity identified is important for innovation, be it stage 1 or the entrepreneurial process. Skills required in entrepreneurial process stage 2, which is triggering event. Carter et al. 1996 and Bygrave 1997 argued that the triggering or initialization stage can be divided into 4 main steps, namely 1. The decision to become an entrepreneur. 2. The development of the business plan. 3. The assembling of resources to create the organization. And 4. The development of an organizational boundary and the exchanging of resources across that boundary. Motivation to become an entrepreneur. Baron 2004 suggested that the initial and crucial step in this entrepreneurial process is the decision to become an entrepreneur. Many authors, including Wickham 2001, Heschrich and Peters 2002, Nerman et al. 2003, and Baum, Locke, and Smith 2001, pronounced that the actual decision to become an entrepreneur is motivated by different factors that can be categorized into either the push, that necessity, or pull, opportunity factors. Watson et al. 1998 endorses and warns that motivation may also have a bearing on their ultimate success or failure in business. Planning. Wickman 2001 states that once the entrepreneur has formulated a strategy, it is time to formalize a business plan. Heschrich et al. 2005 agreed with Nerman 2006 that a good business plan is essential to exploiting the defined opportunity and determining the resources required, obtaining those resources, and successfully managing the resulting venture. Dollinger 1999 maintained that proper planning is important for the development of a good business plan. Gathering resources. Hellman 2007 stated that once the entrepreneur has carefully assessed all the required resources and strategies into a business plan, the next thing is to gather the resources needed for addressing the opportunity. Gardner et al. 1999 considered the acquiring of resources to be as important as opportunities discovered, because in the absence of the key resources, the entrepreneurial process is likely to result in failure. Heschrich and Peters 2002 noted that it is the entrepreneur's responsibility to attract resources that are sufficiently strategic, valuable, or rare. Company resources can be divided into 6 key ingredients. Technical know-how, which assists in the production of a quality product or offering of a good service. Finance, including equity, cash and borrowing power. Physical assets, including buildings, equipment, machinery, and vehicles. Human resources, including motivated employees with skills, training, experience, emotional, and intellectual abilities. Intangible resources, including information, networks, protected patents, unique technology, and brand reputation. The skills identified as important for triggering events, which is stage 2 of the entrepreneurial process, are 1. Technical skills, 2. Problem-solving skills, 3. Numeracy and literacy skills. That is, SMEs owners must be able to read and write. At least 2003 warns that low levels of literacy threaten economic performance. 4. Communication skills. 5. Motivation skills, that is, skills needed for achievement. 6. Adaptability to change skill. 7. Learning skills. Mann et al. 2002 opined that the ability to adapt is a function of the individual entrepreneur and his or her ability to learn. 8. Decision-making skills. Baron 2004 stated that the key to successfully starting a new venture lies in the ability to make fast but accurate decisions. 9. Negotiating skill. Riegemann and Venter 2004 reasoned that negotiation and persuasion skills are key skills necessary to start a business. 10. Financial management skill. Stridham and Tustin 2003 concluded that entrepreneurs who successfully start new ventures have adequate financial management skills that enable them to accurately estimate their resource needs, to understand the financial terminology that investors and venture capitalists use, and to indicate that the proposed venture can make on average 5% profit to be able to recompensate their investors and cover the staff's salary. 11. Human resources management skills. 12. Legal skills. Gardner et al. 1999 articulated that successful entrepreneurs seek advice from lawyers and normally from legal entities. Agrin, Oben, and Berry 1999 also agreed, inferring that most potential entrepreneurs are either naive or uninterested in laws, taxation, and regulations, and this normally affects their SME startups negatively. 13. Marketing skills. 14. Networking skills. 15. Planning skills. 16. Role model interpretation skill. Friedrich et al. 2003 agreed with Honig 1998 that exposure to relevant role models makes the act of initialing the entrepreneurship process seems much more doable. 17. Skill to gather and control resources. And 18. Skill to take calculated risk. From the above discussions, the following observations can be drawn. 1. Only motivation was deemed as important skill for stages 1 and 2 of the entrepreneurial process. That is, innovation and triggering event stages. 2. Marketing is very important in the innovation stage of the entrepreneurial process. 3. Gathering of resources, planning, and networking were considered important for the innovation stage of the entrepreneurial process. 4. Opportunity identification is deemed as very important for the innovation stage. And 5. Creativity is deemed to be very important for innovation, which is stage 1 of the entrepreneurial process. In the course of this lecture, and in line with our instructional objectives, we were able to discuss the skills required in the innovation stage of the entrepreneurial process. And 2, discuss the skills required in the triggering event stage of the entrepreneurial process. In our next lecture, which is lecture 007, we shall dwell on the skills required in the implementation and growth stages of the entrepreneurial process. If you have difficulty in understanding any topic on entrepreneurship, do please send us a message on Facebook so we can research and help you out. Go to our Facebook page, Online School of Entrepreneurship, and study entrepreneurship at no cost. Support us by following, liking, commenting, and sharing our videos and posts. Please do follow, like, comment, and share our videos and posts. Thank you, and see you in our next lecture on skills required in triggering events, implementation, and growth of the entrepreneurial process. Thank you, and God bless.